Bro, Hollywood P reacts.
What's going on YouTube? It's your dude Hollywood P back again for another video. Now as always folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on your post notifications so that you stay up to date with all of my latest uploads. Alright folks, today we are going to be discussing all of the drama, all of the messiness that you guys have been messaging me, commenting about this whole DDG and multiple women and Halle cheating. They both cheating on each other type stuff, allegedly. Well, we're going to address everything today, and we're going to weed through what's facts and what's not facts. Alright guys, so let's get started. Alright, so as we know that DDG and Halle Bailey are currently broken up and they are currently beefing. There's no alleged to that, that's just what it is. DDG and Halle are not getting along, and things have been going crazy over these past couple days on the internet, as we've all seen. Now, there has been accusations that Halle Bailey and DDG have both been cheating on each other. It hasn't been just one-sided where DDG has been cheating. Of course, there are alleged rumors that I've heard that maybe you guys haven't heard, that back when DDG was out in Amsterdam, he was, doing this thing with some of the women out there. I saw alleged, but I've been heard that. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I've definitely heard that. Okay, that's one thing. Then we go fast forward, and you guys accuse DDG of cheating with Lala out in Paris during Fashion Week. That was all alleged. I don't really see that happening, but you guys thought for sure that maybe there was some truth to that. That's neither here nor there. We don't know. All right, so then we fast forward to a situation where Halle Bailey was allegedly, or has allegedly been cheating with Brent Faiyaz. I think that's how you say his last name. I listen to his music, but not sure if that's how you say his last name, Brent Faiyaz. There's always been that rumor there. There's always been, the industry talks of Halle Bailey, messing around with Brent. I think she follows him on IG, and he follow her and stuff like that. So who knows? All right, so then we're going to fast forward to with DDG and all the girls that he's been streaming with currently. All this content we've been seeing with Lala, Lana, Zoe Spencer, Chloe, Seven, just a bunch of just women. He's been going crazy. He's out in Miami. He just filmed with Tiana yesterday. It's just a bunch of women that he's been filming with. And as he stated in his, his video that went viral, he said that he's been filming with women because he doesn't have nothing else to do. He's pretty much, he can't see his son, because one thing, his son is sick with RSV along with Halle. I think they're getting over it now. I'm pretty sure they're like on heavy antibiotics or something prescribed by the doctor. But allegedly, those women that DDG are filming with are just that. They're just filming. The real women that he was allegedly really cheating with for real has been people that's been right in our face the whole time. Coi Leray and Bia. That has been the real alleged people he's been actually, spending time with while involved with Halle Bailey. Even though Halle Bailey and DDG have been broken up for some time now, prior to them breaking up, DDG has allegedly been in a love relationship with Coi Leray and also Bia, allegedly. All this is alleged. As far as the Bia situation, it just seems like they've always just been cool. I put her like in the same category as like Lala. It seems like they're messing around, but I don't think they are. But a lot of these women, let me tell you, a lot of these women really started honing in on DDG once he did get involved with Halle, because it kind of makes the women feel like they kind of broke the mold. That whole DDG Halle Bailey, and girls love to be, love to try to be a side piece or get involved just to break up a happy home. It's just the evilness of the situation, just what it is. So for Coi Leray and DDG to have a song back a few years back, the Impatient song, and then I remember they did a video together where they were in the studio, and Coi was saying something. She was kind of being kind of smart, like, oh yeah, so something about you and Halle. And DDG was kind of, he's kind of like pushing it off a little bit, like she wasn't like, I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, yeah, so how's it been with Halle and all this stuff? She was, she was kind of, I was like, okay, but I didn't think nothing of it. So then, fast forward to this past week, all this stuff has come out about an alleged group chat, the secret group chat with a small amount of members that DDG has allegedly been talking to some of his fans, kind of like spilling stuff, just with a small trusted group, like an anti-snitching group. They anti-rat group or something like that, I think it was called. And they're supposed to be loyal, and nothing leaks outside the group. And unfortunately, things started to leak outside the group. And if you look back at some of the dates on some of the stuff that allegedly leaked, it kind of is accurate, because nobody really knew DDG and Halle Bailey were going through any type of problems prior to, like, within these past couple months, since it really started with the Casanet thing, when Halle jumped in there and said, I don't feel, my son, I didn't know my son was going on Casanet Street. And that's when we kind of found out. But these group chats were happening back from like 2022, 2023, like right when, stuff we wouldn't have known. So it has to be somebody either close to DDG or DDG himself. The way the verbiage is, some of the lingo that they're saying, that the person that's supposedly DDG is saying things in that group chat, it's exactly how DDG actually talks in real life. You know what I mean? His verbiage, certain the words he say. And it's accurate to the T. So it's like, dang. And the situations are correct. You know what I mean? Like things that he's talking about now, especially when he was talking about all the stuff that has been going on behind the scenes that nobody knew about. The group chat actually exposed some of that stuff like 2 years ago. So it is kind of crazy that is so accurate. So now we look at, as you see this background here, we got Halle Bailey, you got Brent, DDG, Coi Leray, and Bia. It's like some kind of big love triangle going on. Like I don't know why or how it got to this point, because it did seem like DDG and Halle Bailey were so in love. Like we see videos of them holding hands, hugging. Halle Bailey was so soft-spoken. But the reality of it is that we're finding out now is that Chloe Bailey is the nice one and Halle Bailey is the one that turns up. She's the little turned up sister, you know what I mean, with the soft spoken voice. She just knows how to turn it on and off, because Lord knows how she was when the cameras were off. You understand what I'm saying? Because DDG, it just seemed like I knew he was going to eventually get tired of following someone else's program, because he's been so independent for so long. DDG has been on his own grind for so long, so to have somebody brought into your world and you have to abide by her rules, it just wasn't gonna work, in my opinion. It seemed like he was he was doing it in the beginning for the past couple years, but eventually it's kind of like, it's something, when a person that's got a huge ego, such as a DDG, they may let the public have his perspective of how the relationship looks from our side, from the outside, but on the inside, DDG, Ruby did try to expose DDG a long time ago about how he sleeps with a bunch of women, prostitutes, and all this other stuff, and he's always been like that. And then the group chats came out, and it's pretty much like aligning with Ruby. Ruby had like video footage, and like it was crazy. Like Ruby had it on she had it down packed. She was like, this man's no good. He's got prostitutes. He's messing with women. I'm catching him, some chick ducking down in the backseat of his car, cheating on me. Like, I'm like, this is crazy. But at the same time, it's just how he's been living. When DDG, he's streaming now on Twitch, so he's very busy because he can't cut it off. So with a YouTube video, you gotta look at it like this. You can film a YouTube video and edit it within an hour. So there's still 23 hours left of the day. So do you think DDG was just sitting in his bed looking at, after he submits the video or whatever, and it goes in, he just goes back and lays in his bed and look at the ceiling and think about the next video? No. DDG was outside. Like I told you, I've seen him in Hollywood, bunch of women around him. Everywhere he goes, it's just women, 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 because he loves to be surrounded by women. So when you do see the few moments where you see him hanging around Dub and Derek and Baby Rich and Chino and all that, that's just a moment. Outside of that, DDG on his own, he outside. You know what I mean? That's how he used to be. Now he's streaming, so it kind of looks different. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you see him making content, so he's just focused because he's got all this stuff, you know, dealing with Halo and stuff, so he's trying to keep his mind without going, you know, getting crazy and doing something that he's going to regret. Do I think he went overboard with talking, you know, about Halle and exposing the whole situation to the world? Absolutely. And he's definitely going to pay for that, because of when Halle like gets back better, now he's probably going to have to go to court to actually see his son again. You know what I mean? His best bet, and the only thing that can really help him out is going to be his mom. His mom is going to really have to talk to Halle and pray and everything with her over the phone, that, you know, because I think that his mom is the person that is the middle person he was discussing, that, you know, kind of like directs Halo coming to the house, Halo leaving out the house type thing. She's the one directing traffic between those two, because she's the middle person. She's the mom, you know. And I think she can talk to Halle a different type of level than DDG can talk to Halle. Because if DDG speaks to her, it's going to seem like from a bitter place. See, Mama DDG is just in the middle. She's just the grandma. She's just like, I just want to see listen, I don't know what you guys got going on. I just want to see my grandson. That's it. You know, and Halle eventually will, you know, she'll succumb to that, and she'll eventually let Halo out, you know, whatever. But right now, with DDG doing that and Halle just sitting back not saying anything, you better believe there's some type of legal actions about to be taken. You know what I mean? Far as courts stuff set up, visitations, child support. Like when he did that, he was just mad, and I get it. And sometimes he's like, well, you know what? She hates to be embarrassed. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna embarrass her, and then she gonna be like, okay, you win. And he thought that she was gonna just give Halo to him because he applied pressure from the public view. She don't care. She said what she said. She said her and Halo got RSV, and that was the last time you heard from her. You know what I mean? She hasn't been outside. I haven't seen, like, you know, people talking, oh, there's Halle walking down the street. Nothing. She's just in the house, and she's got her own team. She can do Uber Eats or whatever. She doesn't have to leave the house. She's already a multimillionaire. She's set. She can drop Snapchat videos, old Snapchat videos, and make plenty of money to pay her bills. She's good. You know what I'm saying? Far as DDG, he's got to keep grinding, because if he don't, he gonna stay still. If he stays still, he gonna think about all this Halo stuff, and he gonna go crazy, and he gonna end up doing something and probably get locked up, but for doing it. You know what I mean? But listen, this is where we're at right now. Halle and DDG hinted that Halle is messing with somebody, and you know, the industry out here is saying that it's Brent. Brent Faiyaz is the dude. It's not that Prince dude, that white dude that y'all want her to be with. It's not him. It's Brent, allegedly. DDG, as far as the Coi Leray, they're not friends no more. They fell out, I guess, after their whole little, you know, sexual escapades, you know, went away, and DDG probably wanted to spend time with Halle. Coi got mad, unfollowed them. They unfollowed each other, blocked each other, whatever. That's done. That's alleged. Bia's around. Bia's always one phone call away. Bia seems like the type that, you know, might get it popping. DDG is popular, always been around, and it seems like DDG, all he had to say is, Bia, what's up? Let's do something, me and you. Let's get it. And she, okay, I'm down. Let's do it, DDG, because that just seems how she is. You know, allegedly, that's just how I see Bia. You know what I'm saying? Not taking anything from her. Bia's a very attractive woman, but it just seemed like her and DDG just seem like they just can do that. You know what I mean? They just got that type of vibe. I don't know. It's just, they've been around each other for years, so that's nothing. But do I think DDG has been doing this thing outside of Halle? Hell yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. And as always, folks, holla back at your boy. Peace.